Hi everyone, I'm Jody. Welcome to the channel for everything over 50 when it comes to beauty. I am here to help you in your busy life, get you quick pieces of information so that you can figure out what beauty routine, beauty products work and maybe don't work for you so that you can keep your busy life moving forward but still look your very best doing it. In today's video, we are going to talk about unconventional but effective beauty tips, especially during the winter months or for those of us that have more dry skin. So as I get ready to roll the intro, you can use this time to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll get into some unconventional, but again, effective. This isn't gimmick, this is effective beauty products. All right, you guys, so I just was on King 5 Seattle last week. It's the NBC affiliate here in the Seattle area on a show called New Day Northwest, and I have so much fun when I go on that show. And this month's topic was glow up with unconventional beauty tips. And I thought, oh my gosh, I don't think I've even shared these beauty tips with my channel audience. Beauty isn't always glamorous. Today we're talking about snails, slugging, but some sake at the end. So let's just jump right into it. I use these products or these routines myself, so I can tell you that they're not just gimmicks, although you would think that when you first hear the name of them. If you've been a longtime subscriber, you know this is nothing new for me. I have washed my face with coconut oil for about 14 years. It not only helps protect the barrier of your skin, which we're learning is more and more important. Cleansers that have maybe harsh chemicals or some exfoliants that are more aggressive or abrasive, things like sun damage, those things can all jeopardize the integrity of your skin barrier. Niacinamide helps protect your skin barrier, so ensuring that you're washing your face with something that's strong enough to remove the makeup, but gentle enough to not hurt your skin barrier is one of the reasons I think I've loved the coconut oil wash. Now, it's not a difficult process, but there is a process to it that you want to follow because it's oil and water don't mix. Here's exactly how I do it. I use this Spectrum Organic Virgin Unrefined Coconut Oil. I just get it at the grocery store. Amazon also carries it. I like to melt this down and pour a small amount into a shallow dish with an airtight lid so that I can put this in my bathroom and I don't worry about it getting bacteria in it. But I also don't want to keep this huge jar in the shower or in the bathroom for me to wash my face. The way I use this is just take about a dime size amount, rub it on your fingers to get it a little bit softer, and then rub it all over your face. This is in the evening to remove makeup. And then take a washcloth as hot as you possibly can get it and then squeeze out all the water. So essentially what you have is hot steam. Then open up that washcloth, and I like to hold it about ½ inch from my face, allowing that steam to really break up all the makeup, about 30 seconds or so. And then take the washcloth and wipe everything, rinse it out, and repeat that process. I do that every evening to remove all my makeup. Then I'll put on any of my night creams, night serums, things like that. And then I don't wash my face in the morning. If you've got really oily skin, you might find that you need to wash your face morning and night. Now, people that do have oily skin, when they first hear about washing with coconut oil, an often thought is there's no way I'm going to add oil to my face. From what I've read and had people that have oily skin when they move to this process, is there's about a 7 to 10 day overlap when your body is finally recognizing, oh, there's oil added to my skin. I don't need to add and produce extra oil. So during that time, you're almost getting double oil because your skin's still producing a lot of oil and you're putting coconut oil on top of it. So you may experience little breakouts or acne that you didn't see beforehand. That doesn't mean stop using this. That just means that your body's going through that process of recognizing, oh, I don't need to do that. I don't need to produce that much oil. So you'll see your skin improve over time. Again, 7 to 10 days is all about the time it takes. And then you shouldn't experience any more breakouts from it. And again, that's for people that have really oily skin. If you're over 50 and you find that your skin is more dry, many of my subscribers have gone to this process and absolutely love it. So if you are nervous about trying it, I understand. I swear by it. I think it's been a big help to my skin, and I want to make sure that everybody knows how great of a process this can be. The second unconventional beauty tip I have for you guys, and you've seen this all over social media, is the Snail Muin. Now, I talked about this about 3 years ago on my channel. Last year in 2023, it blew up on social media, but even though it's newer in the US, it has been a staple in Korean beauty for decades and decades. It does contain Snail Muin, and just like you would expect, it's a little sticky and tacky. I use this both morning and night as my serum, and I just put it between my fingers and press it all over. Snail Muin is very high in antioxidants. It provides a lot of hydration to your skin. And once you start using this and allow it to absorb in your skin, you'll notice a difference in how your foundation lays on your skin and how much longer the look lasts. As we know, the more hydrated our skin is before we apply foundation, the better the foundation looks. And this is a nice way to add a boost of hydration to your skin, allow it to sit in, and then apply your foundation over the top of it. A few things to note about this. There are other brands. CosRx is not the only company that makes Snail Muin. However, if you do reach for this brand, you want to find it at a place that's reputable. I have a link down below where I purchase mine. Wherever you purchase it, just make sure that the top of this lid has a really slight incline to it. You'll notice it's not flat across the top. It has a little bit of an incline. That's important to look for to ensure that you're getting the actual real product and not a counterfeit that has been all over the market. So just make sure that you get the slightly slanted lid. The other thing to think about is I did read that if you're allergic to shellfish, you might have a little bit of reaction to this. So take a small bit and sample it before you use it all over your face. Again, if you have a shellfish allergy. Now, if you find that your skin gets dry throughout the day, whether you wear makeup or not, many of us know that we've got hyaluronic acid built into our skincare, and we're seeing it added more and more in our foundations and serums, for example. But you might find that you need more hydration throughout the day and you're not sure how to add it onto your skin. That's when you can reach for some glycerin. Now, this is vegetable glycerin, but it's got palm oil in it. I love this for a quick shot of hydration. Think of this, it's very, very moisturizing. So think of this as a pure shot of hydration to your skin. The way I use this is I've got a couple of these little tiny misters. I keep one in my car and I keep one here in my desk because I've got a lot of lights on, and then I keep one in my purse. And I add about 1/3 glycerin and the rest of the way with water, and then it's a little tiny mister. So this way you can just easily add a shot of glycerin or hydration to your face without impacting how your makeup looks. I like to use this on the top of my hands, anywhere that I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit dry. I really notice the impact of this during the winter when we are indoors and it's the artificial heat and my skin starts to feel more dry, or if I'm in the office and the air is dry, or if I'm gonna be in the car for a long time. If I'm gonna be on an airplane for longer than 2 hours, I will make sure that this is with me so that I can add hydration, because you know that filtered air through airplanes is terrible on your skin, especially on long flights. So I love this combination, and that's just winter. When it comes to summer, there's a million other reasons why to use this. It's really easy to use. It comes in different colors. It's a USB charger, and I don't have to charge these but maybe every couple weeks. So it's pretty low maintenance, which is how I like to keep things. Now let's talk about slugging. This is something you've probably heard of before, and if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. I don't do this every day. I will do this 3 to 5 days before a big event. If I'm gonna be on TV, for example, or if I've got a special event out in the evening and I really want this under eye area to look hydrated and moisturized and not crepey and dry and all the things that it can be, this is where I find slugging to be really helpful. All you need to do is get products that you probably already have. You just take your favorite eye cream. Right now I'm loving this Rock Multi-Complexion Even Tone Plus Lift Eye Cream. That's why I had to read it, because there's a lot of words to that. So I'm not going to put it under my eyes because I do have makeup on, but follow along and I'll walk you through how to do it when you want to do this under your eyes. You just take your favorite night cream or moisturizer, put it in the areas that you want. For me, that would be underneath my eyes. And then you take a Vaseline or Aquaphor, it doesn't matter which one, get a little bit of that and put it right on top of, almost sealing that night cream. And what that does is it locks in the moisture of that night cream so that you've got the benefit of it and I like to go all the way around the edges and over the top. What that does is locks in that night cream and sort of seals it. Think about it like plastic wrap going over something liquid. It only allows one direction for that night cream to go, and that is into your skin. It doesn't necessarily help that night cream penetrate deeper into your skin, but it allows it to sit there and work much longer than if it wasn't sealed, because with the air it will evaporate out and you won't get much of an impact. This allows you to really get a deep impact from your night cream. Some people do their whole face. I have not done my whole face with this because coconut oil plus Vaseline on my face all night. My pillow would be a mess. Let's just state the obvious. And I just don't need that much hydration. Maybe one day, but not now. But so I do use this sparingly, again, under my eyes. If you've got a dry chin or dry forehead, another good way to use slugging would be your cuticles. If you find that your hands get real dry, or maybe just your cuticles, to add a nice evening night cream, the CeraVe night cream would be a good one, and then put a little bit of Vaseline on top of that to seal so that your cuticles stay nice and hydrated. The heels of your feet, your elbows, any of those areas that you want to really get some nice hydration. Slugging is a good way to do that. Don't let the name of this technique discourage you from giving it a try. All right, so I promised you guys sake. Now, not sake bombs, because those days of having sake bombs with your favorite sushi in our 20s and 30s, for me anyway, those days are long gone. But sake water is a natural probiotic, and when added to your scalp, it can balance and restore the health of your scalp, which as we age, we know that having a healthy scalp free of product buildup is important to hair growth. This is a product by Nature Lab called Perfect Clean Scalp Balance Sake Rinse. Not only does this contain sake water, it also contains rice water, which is a natural moisturizer for the hair. Once you've shampooed and conditioned your hair, while you're still in the shower, you squeeze out any remaining water so your hair is still damp. You'll pour this all over your head and then softly comb that through your hair to make sure that all of your hair is coated, rubbing it into your scalp, and then you rinse it and get out of the shower. It's a super easy step to add, doesn't take a lot of time, and it benefits both your scalp and your hair in one product, which for me, I love. I'm learning more and more about how important it is to have a healthy scalp, and I've tried some of those scalp scrubs, but I don't feel like those ever really get 100% out of my hair or off my scalp, no matter how much time I spend trying to rinse it out. So after using this, I found that my scalp doesn't feel dry or itchy. I don't see it flaking, and in winter, again, it's an easy thing to happen is a dry and itchy, flaky scalp. That has not been the case with this product by Nature Lab, and this is cruelty-free. Well, there you go, you guys. There are a couple fun, inexpensive, unconventional beauty hacks to help you glow up this winter and all year long. I love all these hacks. They've worked really well for me, and I hope they work well for you as well. That does it for me, you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and don't forget to tune in Friday for another Friday Face Off. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.